Toyota San Bernardino Recording Studio presents IE Newswire Daily with Roy Bleckert and Stephanie Meyer. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Yes, we are. We're back on a
Fabulous Friday. I forgot what I titled it. Was that a new one, Jesse?
Yes.
Very good.
Well, you're perceptive on that. Yeah, you're.
Whatever, Roy. Someone's gonna be leaving here hurting. I don't know which one though. Him or me. One of us. Or Jesse.
Really, be that. It just started to rain out here across the IE on that, just in time for the morning or the afternoon commute. So everybody out there driving, please drive carefully. That because we know the accidents are much more prone to happen when the roads are wet. So back off, relax, give everybody a little room coming up and down the road. It's supposed to rain, I think, tonight through tomorrow. So we're definitely into the rainy. Where's all this? We're supposed to be running out of water, global warming. We're all going to burn to death stuff. How does this happen? I mean, I think
it's rained 2 days.
Well, I mean, we're getting
we're
getting an awful lot of rain here early in the season. It seems like to me. I mean, we had snow down to what 3,000 feet. The last weekend.
That was weird. Because it was 90 right before that. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's California. I mean, it can be 90 degrees one day and 35 the next. That's one thing. And I do understand the cold part. And one thing, there were people say California's colder. They laugh at us when it's 50 degrees and most people are walking around with jackets on, saying it's freezing. But it is much different. The temperature change is so much different, is so much greater, let's say that, in California than it is most places, that you feel that temperature. And even though when you're walking around, it's 90 degrees outside during the day, and then you come in and it's 50, you think it's cold because you've been sitting outside in 90 and it's down to 50. Where if you're in, Butte, Montana, and it goes from like 32 to like 28, it's cold, but it's a different kind of cold because the cold's all the time. So your body gets more used to the temperature, and you don't sense the temperature change. So to them, 30 degrees, even though they're used to it, in a lot of those climates, where they come and adjust and are used to being at a constant temperature, your body doesn't sense that up and down temperature change like you said in California, where it can be 100 degrees one day and then the next day it's 45, which doesn't happen in a lot of places. So that's kind of why people say it's cold in California when it's 60 degrees, when most people are laughing about it.
Exactly. I want to go up to the snow. I want to go to Santa's Village. I want to go see Santa.
That's up in Big Bear, right?
Correct.
Yes, of that. They're going to bring aren't they bringing snow in tomorrow? The daily.
They are.
Yeah,
we'll
to Moreno
that.
Valley. Yeah, the snow is coming to Moreno Valley.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
But I'm wondering how's that going to go if you bring the snow down, 50 tons of snow, and then it rains. Isn't it going to kind of just?
Well, it does get a little slushy, but it's going to anyway because it's in most cases, if it's 80 degrees out, it's not going to last long anyway. But yeah, it will get. If it doesn't rain too much, it won't, but it will turn it a little bit slushy. If you get it at the right consistency, though, it makes some really, really good snowballs. You get the right water content on it, they really hurt.
Wow.
You
Let's
get
go.
That. You get that. Yeah, you get that. You get that right percentage of that in there, and man, you can really make some. You can really make some nice. I wouldn't say the first thing that popped in my head, but you make some really nice snowballs.
What's the first thing that popped in your head?
Well, I'm not going to say that because probably get me in trouble.
It's going to bug me.
Come on.
Ann writes in another rainy day for MV, Moreno Valley.
Moreno Valley, yes, across the board on that. A lot of not actually. It's been a a fairly slow news day up on the deal. A lot of stuff have coming on, but a lot of great events too coming up across the Inland Empire on that. So we'll run down some of those, some of the news of the day, and
cover some events, and we'll also have a very special guest on towards the end of the show.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're excited.
There you go. Noel G, who's been on the Fast and Furious.
Bruce Almighty.
And fresh off the boat. He'll be here to, as you heard on Wednesdays, you heard Jesse Acosta preview their entertainment deal to if you want to break into Hollywood.
Breaking into Hollywood.
Yes, they're going to give you some tips on how to do that and maybe help you out on that whole deal.
But tonight they're going to release the secret locations
Wow.
they're going to be at, passing out flyers, inviting everybody in Moreno Valley, or if you're visiting other places in Moreno Valley.
You can come out to Moreno Valley on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
They're going to
Yes.
take some photos, give autographs. It's going to be awesome.
Have a good time on that. So yeah, if you're
I'm
not
excited.
if you're not doing anything or looking for something to do on a Friday night, come out to Moval and hang out with Noel G and the crew and all that, and get some autographs, take some pictures, have a good time. And they could have picked a better day. I wonder if the secret location outside or inside.
You have to wait and see.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be smart enough and keep it inside.
Yes, I would hope it would. I hope they planned on it having inside, because that would be a little bit tough today or this evening if it's outside on the in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why you want to stay tuned and find out on the show where the secret location is at, where this fun event is going to happen.
Let's go over some of your events or stories on Newswire.
Oh, you want to do some of that?
Yeah.
Wow. What got into you?
I don't know.
Roll
I'm
the
wondering
first
too.
story up on the page. Booking photo was just released of the school employee charged with lewd acts with a minor of a student. Riverside County Sheriff's Department on Thursday, December 5th, 2019, school officials from Coachella Valley Unified School District informed law enforcement about a report of a school employee possibly having an inappropriate relationship with a student who attended Coachella Valley High School. Investigators assigned to Thermal Sheriff Station said. He was later arrested for lewd acts with a minor of a student at Coachella Valley High School. So that's another one of those. Man, these stories seem to be just coming across too much, too far, too often of that. There's not that these are allegations, but anybody that sexually abuses anyone, and especially a minor, there ought to be a special place in hell for those people. Or whatever. I mean, I don't think the torture could be good enough for them. Not saying you want to do anything inhumane or illegal, but I really think the death penalty should be for, for child molesters, stuff like that. I would definitely not be opposed to imposing the death penalty on that. What do you think?
I agree 100%. Firing squad.
Yeah. I mean, again, there couldn't be in a less than perfect world, there couldn't be on that. The next one up is the Murrieta cops with their always hilarious crime report that they have on there. These guys are pretty cool in my book. We're gonna have to. One thing we need to do is get the guy on that writes this stuff, because he's or guy or gal, whoever it is writes this stuff. So why don't you punch off the deal in there of Murrieta Police Department's weekly roundup? The Boy Scout motto is to be prepared, and that's what Talon Faith was when he was contacted by officers at the rear of a closed business after dark. How was Talon prepared, you ask? Well, Talon was prepared with a reason for being there by claiming he was just there to make out with his girlfriend. You're not reading the hashtag.
I'm sorry, where was the hashtag?
The hashtag's there.
Where? Which one?
This one right there.
Hashtag, I'm sure he appreciated that.
There you go. Video surveillance showed Talon lurking and squatting around a trailer that had been disabled to deter its theft.
Hashtag, tired of people stealing.
Why was Talon lurking and squatting near a disabled trailer? he had a reason for that, too. He stated he was walking around the trailer because he had...
Hashtag the toots.
and he didn't want to do that in the car.
Hashtag how thoughtful.
As for his car full of equipment ready to use to take the disabled trailer, well, that was a mere coincidence.
Hashtag, of course it was.
I mean, he did. I mean, doesn't everyone carry 4 extra tires in their car? And the fact that he was on probation and currently out on bail for auto theft, that was a coincidence too.
Hashtag, it's always a coincidence.
Talon spent the rest of the day at hashtag the birdhouse.
Why did you steal my hashtag?
Well, you were hesitating.
You're rude.
Do you know what the birdhouse is?
Jail.
Yeah.
I'm about
You
to
know why
give
they
you the
call
bird
it?
in a minute. Do you
Well,
know what
you know
that
why
is?
they call it. You know why they call it. You know why they spell it
drove me insane.
BYRD?
No, why?
Because that's named after our esteemed sheriff, Coyus Bird, or former sheriff, who was at. And the Murrieta Detention Center is called the Coyus M. Bird Detention Center. And he spelled his name BYRD. That's why the joke is the birdhouse. They're down. That's referring to the jail down there in Murrieta, the Coyus Bird deal.
Good to know. Thank you for informing all of us about that.
So
Can I give you the bird? When the people say I'm going to give you the bird, do they spell it like that, or do they spell
Well, you
it?
could, I
mean,
guess.
How's that spelling, Roy?
That spelling is usually a gesture, not a spelling.
Okay.
Officers assigned to the community policing team.
I'm lost. Oh, hashtag CPT. What does that stand for?
Community
policing team.
Oh, gosh.
What is that? What does that say?
We're on patrol when they contacted a couple they recognized from previous contacts.
Hashtag, hey, I know you.
The team contacted Dolores Espinoza and Stephen Rice, both of whom are on probation along Murrieta Hot Springs Road, and conducted a probation check. You'll never guess what they found in their possession.
Hashtag guess.
Yep, they found
Hashtag meth. Get off my hashtags.
a whole bunch of meth.
Hashtag just like last time they met.
And just like the last time they met, the couple ended up in...
What?
Hashtag.
Oh, hashtag birdhouse. Well, it's not blue. Messed up on my hashtag. They're watching. Fix your hashtag.
One more we're going to go through. If you're going to take time to switch out your license plate in preparation to go thieving, you might want to make sure that you have enough gas in your car to get away.
Hashtag just a thought. Oh, hashtag remember the Boy Scouts motto. What is that?
Motto.
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 Motto. Same thing.
Officers responded to the large retail store regarding the theft of a television that had just occurred. The loss prevention officers observed that the theft and the vehicle leave the location in the park across the street and at the gas station. The officers contacted the trio, much to their very verbal dismay, and determined that the theft had occurred at...
Hashtag videos don't lie.
Officers found that David Stewart and Cavis Knight had taken a friend to go stealing for the first time.
Hashtag what friends?
David went to jail for outstanding warrant for shoplifting. Travis went to jail for shoplifting, and their once innocent friend went for conspiracy.
Hashtag gotta pick better friends. You say the last one.
Now you young ones, you got a rap sheet.
Forgot the hashtag.
Yes, for that. So why did I get the? Sometimes I don't know what's funnier, you messing up the hashtags or the actual report itself.
I'm gonna seriously kick his in a minute.
Blow the
I'm trying so hard not to.
Blow the picture up so they can see. Oh, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
I can't see that far.
What's that?
Well, I know it's Baby Yoda. I just can't.
Baby Yoda, yeah. They're being funny on the. How would you like to have a name like that?
What? Yoda?
Yeah.
I think there's weirder ones out there. Don't you agree?
There's weirder ones than what?
Didn't some celebrity name their child Apple or something like that?
Oh, I'm sure. Well, no, that would be
or
one.
Northwest. And what do they end up naming the other one?
That would be one of the saner ones.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure
but
the
I think
Kardashian.
that's kind of cool, though. I mean, I'm not bashing that name. Right?
They got that. That's what we ought to do sometimes. Run down some of the most unusual named celebrities have named their kids on the deal. That would definitely be that. Oh yes, this was a very sad one. 4 dead, 7 injured in a shooting at Florida Navy base in Pensacola, Florida. Yeah, apparently somebody with the, I think it was a Saudi Royal Air Force who was training down there at the naval base, decided he was going to start open firing on some of the people down there, and it was a really bad scene in Florida today. So condolences to those family and friends that lost their life. Hope for a full recovery of those who were injured, which was included. 2 deputies got shot in the 7 that were injured. So yeah, it was a pretty bad scene down there in there. So yeah, that's another one that was a sad thing to
right before September 11th too. I mean, not September 11th. Oh my God, Pearl Harbor. That's what I meant. See what happens when we fight before the show? I'm just kidding. What's your good morning thing? I didn't see it.
Oh, we'll play the video.
Let's watch it.
There you go. That's my morning look at the...
Good morning, Empire. Up and at 'em for a fabulous, fast, and furious Friday.
You put it on the second. There you go.
Showing you all the good sights here in the IE, high above the sunny mead. Along with the sunrise, you're seeing the snow-capped mountains.
Yes, it was.
Across the board,
Gorgeous.
there's Big Bear. You got Idlewild. You can get, even from this location, you can get right in there in the center, you can get a peek of Mount Baldy along with the M out here all across the board. Great sunrise, great Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday day. Catch us on the show. We're going to have Noel G from Fast and Furious on. He may even reveal the secret location from the secret place. There's going to maybe a secret event out here, so you might want to catch that. Look on the south side, looking across there, how everything is doing. Again, have a fabulous, fantastic, even a Fast and Furious Friday. Remember, every day is a great day. You're on the top side of the grass as we're looking. Again, enjoy the sunrise. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Most of all, have fun. Do something nice for a stranger today. Roy Bleckert, IE Newswire. We are out.
There you go. It's a fantastic view
It
from
is.
up on top of the tower up there.
I'll never
looking
see it, but I love watching your videos of it.
of it. Yeah, I mean, again, like I say, you get it's amazing all the sights you can see from up here. You know, up on top of there, going across. It's a pretty neat deal.
Very neat.
It's always great when you can be above that tree line where everything, and you can just see from one end to the other.
I'm good at my height. I see the mountains when I peek, when I stand on my tippy toes. They looked really nice today, though.
Yes, they did. It was actually very beautiful.
Before the
morning.
rain came in, it
Yes.
was like so clear and crisp outside. It
Yes.
was awesome.
It was.
I loved it.
Yeah, that's what. Well, and usually it really is. It's a great. Usually you get a really good view, and like you say, because everything's washed down and cleaned up after the rain. The one after the rain is usually even more spectacular.
Spectacular.
Of that, but yeah, it was a great deal. So I hope you enjoyed that. Those of you that watch the morning sunrise from high above Central Sunnymead.
Yes.
On
You
that.
rock.
Well, that's a switch from just a couple minutes earlier.
I'm trying to be nice. It's not working though.
That roll up on the. Why does it keep doing me that? Roll up the next story.
Doesn't
See
like
what's
you because you're being mean. I'm just kidding. Don't forget about tomorrow's events, Saturday and Sundays.
Saturday and Sunday.
The Subaru and ABC7 Spark a Love events.
Yes.
In
At-
Village.
In Moreno Valley, they'll be at all the fire stations, firefighters all day and into the evening. We'll be collecting toys for a toy drive of that. So along with doing, like I said, do a nice thing for a stranger, do a nice thing for a kid, drop off a toy at any fire station this weekend in Moreno Valley, and it will get distributed to a needy child on the gamut of that as we're doing
The Stuff a Truck event at Super Walmart beginning at 9 a.m.
There you go,
Yeah,
Stuff a Truck.
there it
There we got the one. The
is.
Spark of Love Stuff a Truck event out there. We got the right one up there on that. Yeah, all weekend at that with the firefighters will be doing that at the Walmart, at all the fire stations of that. So the big one will be at Walmart. They'll really have a lot of fun and festivities out there.
Yeah, they'll have the ladder truck
They have
out
the
there.
the big ladder truck.
They
will
do
be there.
always have. They let the kids try on their jackets and their boots, and that's always really cute photos. I think Mark League even said that they'll allow children to go sit inside the truck too, so you can take a
Yes,
picture up there
you can
too.
get. Yes, you can get to picture
And
inside the truck.
Sparky and Smokey might be showing up too.
Yes, they might be there. So yeah, the big event will be at the Walmart there. If you want to get the photogenic, but it's still, if you just want to drop something off, any of the 7 fire stations in Marina Valley will all be willing and able to take your toys.
Or while you're out tomorrow Christmas shopping for me at Walmart, you can always pick up a toy and then hand it over to them.
Yes, I could do that.
Yeah, I'll send you my list later.
I'm sure you will.
That's what I want. I'm not kidding.
I know you're not.
Come on, do it.
At least I'm honest.
Well, I'd rather have somebody be honest than not. I mean,
Right?
that's a great point. I mean, you know,
Oh crap!
if
Just kidding. Teresa, it was nice seeing you today too.
it was it is. I mean, I'd rather deal with somebody on the honestly about that, how you feel. I mean, it makes it much easier when people, where we get hijacked off of stuff is when you're hiding stuff or not honest or not telling. Just tell it how you feel. Let the chips fall where they may. We'll all be much better.
Yeah,
off.
Roy likes doing that, especially 5 minutes before our show starts. I'm just kidding. I'll drop it now. I'm totally
No,
not.
you're not.
I know. Earl writes in, what about dropping off race car parts? Hey, guys, looking good. Thank you,
Yeah.
Earl, for tuning in and supporting us.
Well, if you're dropping off race car parts, I will give you the address of my. You can come by the Junkyard Studios and drop off your race car parts off there because we will
There
put
you
them
go.
to very good use.
Yeah, he will.
But no, that's a great thing if you got toys, cars, toy cars. Kids love anything to do with race cars and stuff like that. Great gift for the kids, right?
Yes. Or footballs, Barbies, pair of slippers, a coffee mug, a traveling coffee mug.
A traveling-
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yes,
Now I'm
traveling
talking about
coffee mug.
myself.
This thing is great. I don't.
Yeah.
I picked that.
Well, you
need a new one.
you picked a winner because this thing is absolutely, and it keeps, what's great about it is it keeps your stuff cold or hot for a long time. So you did
This
a
I
good.
got at the dollar store, and it's horrible.
Yes.
Get what you pay for.
Yes.
Hint, hint.
Yes. I got the big hint.
Oh, okay.
No, but it is. Whatever this cup is, where did you get it at? Do you remember?
Location, Target. Le
Target. The kind of the red deal with the.
Target.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Target is French for Target.
Teresa writes in, I don't know why. Hey, did Roy get a haircut? It looks good.
Thank you for noticing. Yes, I did on Wednesday. Wednesday was it was Wednesday I got the haircut.
Thank you for tuning in here where we talk about Roy's haircut and his
Yes.
traveling mug.
The world revolves around Roy.
Yeah. Anyways. That was fun.
You got that, and we had the guys on. I don't know if you remember, we had the guys on with the Moon Eyes Christmas
yeah, what is
parties.
that? Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah,
Can
that's
you pull up the Moon Eyes event, please?
yes,
Producer
of
Jesse,
that.
who is
Yeah. Well,
so
and what was great, and
kind.
we probably missed it again this year, but the Moon Eyes Bash is pretty cool. Down there at in Santa Fe Springs, where the original Moon Eyes deal is, if you can get it. Yeah, the Dean Moon started Moon Eyes. It was one of the original speed equipment companies back in the 40s or 50s. He was one of the original hot rod pioneers. So it's a big car show, big bash. But what's even more interesting is you attend the after party at the secret bar
Now you have me.
location of that, and that's when things really get interesting
What
at the
event are
Moon
you
Eyes.
talking about?
The Moon
No,
Eyes
no,
Christmas
I'm
Bash.
just kidding. I'm kidding. But where's the secret bar?
Well, it's a secret.
But you know where it's at?
You got to attend the Moon Eyes Christmas Bash to find out where the after party is at.
Oh, so it's not like a secret location. Well, it's not like hidden secret. Like they're just going somewhere and drinking, and then they tell everybody where they're going. I'm ruining the fun, huh?
Yes, you're trying to. Yes.
I know. I'm sorry. Anyways.
That. We did that.
I just wanna make sure
Breakfast
I'm
with
getting this
Santa
right.
at the Moreno Valley Mall for you that are out there in Moreno Valley. There, Santa will be there to take.
Santa?
Yeah, Santa will be
Shut
there
up.
to take. You can go from the snow over there to and play in the snow over at the Conference and Rec Center, and then have breakfast with Santa and take your pictures over at the mall.
Or vice versa.
Or
Eat before you go play.
Yeah, one of the
Which is
two.
what your mother would make you do. This is why moms are in control of the day. And not the dads. Just saying.
Yes. That,
Just
we all realize that.
Hey. Hey.
We all do that. Oh, up at Riley Farms, if you want to go to Oak Glen, they have their annual Christmas Carol big show that they have out there tonight and tomorrow night. That's always a real good presentation they put on up there.
When is the Wind Symphony playing?
That was last night.
Oh, how was that? Did you go?
No.
Well, let's just go ahead and move along.
Yeah.
I did send in an event, if producer Jesse would be so kind to pull it up. It was at the public library where you can go out and make gingerbread houses, all for free. They supply everything for free.
I love gingerbread
That is amazing.
houses.
It is first come, first serve basis. But look at how cool that is.
Oh,
Go out
man.
and make your own gingerbread house at the public library.
Can I eat the losers?
The who?
The losers.
Yeah, sure, why not?
The loser.
I
Yeah.
don't know if they're judging, but that's going to be between 1:30 and 3 and 4:30. Really cool. You want to go make a gingerbread house?
Oh yes. I love gingerbread. Gingerbread. Oh.
I was totally kidding.
Yeah. No. I mean, I love that.
I'm gone.
No, that's one of my gingerbread man. Oh, I love them. Yes. Oh,
That's
don't.
gonna
I love
be-
the spice. Yeah, I don't know. Anything that's spicy, I love. I mean, more ginger you stuff in them things. Yeah.
Yes. That's going to be Friday, December 20th. Between 1:30 and 4:30, you will see Roy there at your public library mall.
Another
branch.
thing at the Salvation Army Christmas Blues Classic, you still got time to get tickets. That'll be at the Fox Theater Saturday night. So I think starting at 7:00. So not only will you hear some great blues music, but you'll all the proceeds are going to the Salvation Army
That's
for
very
that.
nice.
So that's a great cause. And Rob Piazza and the Mighty Flyers are performing there, along I think with some others doing that. I think it's about a 2 or 3 hour show. But yeah, that's the annual Salvation Army Blues Classic that they have every year. That's going on Saturday night. So if you got into that, what's the
Tonight is the out in Temecula, which I believe it has already begun. I sent that in at events too, Jocelyn. The Santa's Electrical Light Parade. It began at 5 p.m. and is going to be going till 8, where I guess they do floats and it's all lit up and all kinds of fun stuff. How cool is that?
that's I bet you that's absolutely
just wanted-
fantastic.
That's
Where's it
fun.
at? Oh,
Out
down in Temecula. Oh,
yeah.
that's the one down in Temecula. Yeah, that's actually
The
pretty. Yes, they put
Parade
on-
begins at 7 p.m., so you do have time to get down there, rain or shine. So I'm sure they're still doing it. Make sure you bundle up. That sounds really cool.
Yes, another one.
I
That's,
love boats and floats and parades
Boats
and
and
lights
floats.
and all that fun stuff.
as long as you,
I was
whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Throw
Another great event that'll be going on Sunday is a Victorian Christmas open house at the Heritage House on Magnolia and Riverside. They'll be on from 12 to 4:30, so you can go tour the museum. They'll have a Christmas special going on that, so that's another great event that you can take in down in good old River City. Along with the festival, lights will be going on every day
Yeah.
up until, and
Very
I think
cool.
after
I want to
the
go
first
ride the
year.
horse. The little horse and carriage.
You
I want
mean
to take
the?
my kids on that.
I don't think that's here. That's well, the one that you mean the one that the horses actually had the accident there the other day.
Yeah, weren't we talking about that? I would still go on it though.
I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know.
Why would
'cause
they get rid of? What, did
no,
they
the
get rid of
horses.
it?
The horses were laying in the ground, and that they had a big accident.
Shut
with
up! The horses were laying
Yeah,
on the
horse.
ground.
Yes, they had a big accident with the.
They're fine.
Oh,
They're
they
fine?
are okay.
Just a little road rash.
Yeah, they hit the.
Laying
I don't know. They kind of ran away, and then they hit the K rail, and horses were on the ground. It was a pretty big deal there the other night.
But they always have like at least 6 kind of going around. My kids would always, like 6 different carriages, like 6 different individual groups. My kids would always see, and I'm kind of bummed because I think they blocked it off to where you can't drive by, because we would drive by and then like to go through by the mission.
Right.
And they could see all the lights, and they'd see the horses, and then they always wave and say hi to the horses, and they'd freak out when one, never mind, started going to the bathroom. But it was always like, I don't know, it was like our little family thing. I'm kind of bummed that they blocked
that sounds
it off.
like a more interesting story than the horses.
Well, they were shocked when they saw, never mind, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways. Also coming up on December 14th at Lake Paris is the electrical light
that is
boat
absolutely
parade
fantastic.
on the water.
Yes.
I am stoked.
Yes,
I can't wait for that.
That is a really, really nice show. They put on an absolutely fantastic show on that.
And they're going to have music, food, vendors. That begins, I believe, at 5 p.m.
5 o'clock?
I
think
would
you're
plan, I'm getting there at like 2, probably 1. Probably earlier than that, huh?
How about 9 o'clock?
9 a.m.?
Yeah.
Why? Wow, that's early. My mom's going to go get a tattoo for her birthday.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Her first
What, a tattoo of the boat, electric boat?
Well, she's going on Friday the 13th, which I'm not even going to go there on that. I will not begin. Oh, but you know what? On Friday the 13th, tattoo parlors go like half off. Maybe I will get a tattoo that day. Huh. Anyways.
Yeah, I love Friday the 13th.
Of course you would. Do you believe there's any superstition to that, though?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Why did that? I wonder why that began.
I wonder why
You
all
need to do
superstition.
some
I mean, yeah,
on that.
to freak yourself out about that, or what? And one of the good thing you brought that up. I mean, there was always a big thing. Well, 2 things about peanuts and race cars and green. Somebody, I don't know. Yeah, until probably about 10 or 20 years ago, you hardly ever seen a green race car. Because, I don't know, way back in the early 1900s, somebody died in a green race car and with the number 13 on it.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody would paint their cars green, or not nobody, but very, very rarely would you ever see a green race car or one with 13 on it. And that was another same thing with peanuts. Somebody supposedly died in a race car and there was peanuts in the floorboard or something. And you wouldn't believe
Why was
it.
he eating peanuts while he was racing?
Well, somebody had dropped them in there. But yeah, I've seen fist fights break out in the pits when guys had peanuts. If you would bring peanuts into their pit, because they would absolutely freak out. I never did.
Really?
But I mean, oh yes, there's some racers can be some of the biggest superstitious people in
Well, I don't blame him.
in the world. And I mean, get down, like I say, I mean, I've seen people start getting into fights about if you had a handful of peanuts or peanut shells coming into their pit area, man, the fight was on, because things would turn ugly real fast. But that slowly that is kind of mostly dissipated. But man, that was like a peanuts in the pits was like absolutely a big taboo.
Peanuts in the pits. Don't. That's a big no-no.
Yes.
That's,
in fact, they wouldn't.
I would have never.
They wouldn't. Most tracks wouldn't even.
That's good to know, though, because what if you don't even think of it? And
Well,
then,
yeah, that's what I say.
What about sunflower seeds? Because that's big in racing, isn't that? Isn't that like? No. Maybe I'm thinking baseball.
Yeah, I think.
baseball.
Yeah, I think you're. Yes, I think you're mixing up
Baseballs, sunflower seeds, and Cracker Jacks. What's football?
and tobacco spitting.
Okay, what's football though? Because then baseball, you also have hot dogs.
Apple pie.
Football.
What was it? Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet was the commercial.
I'm too young for that. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ann writes in, hi, Doris from Memphis.
Hello, Doris from Memphis. Cruising in on the activity. Man, we're picking up people from all across the good old U.S. of A.
Wow.
Are tuning into the show.
I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say.
You lost.
I lost it because you started talking about peanuts and
Your
green.
your train of thought can get derailed off the track fairly
yes.
easily.
Very easily. That's why. Yes. Well, you start going on about something forever, and I just forget what I'm saying. Okay.
Well, it's very interesting. I mean, just say something, and man, I'll take an off ramp off the freeway and go a completely different direction. It didn't take much to spark me into saying something about anything, even air.
I'm trying to think of something. Rain. Nope. See, he didn't bite. You made that up.
No, we can talk about the people's absolute
No, I don't want
people who don't like rain. How do you? I mean,
I don't like the rain because my hair frizzes out, my makeup washes off,
See?
and then I just don't even look like me, and people are scared of me. And then it's like
I don't
come
think
Friday the 13th.
I don't think anybody could be scared of you.
I know.
You're the absolutely least scary person that I've ever seen.
Me?
Yes.
I can be scary. You don't think I can be scary?
Well, you can be mean, but not scary.
You don't think I can be like gangsta-ish? No?
No.
Yeah, hello?
All right.
You
Well,
got it. I think
Speaking
we have.
of gangster.
Yeah, the guy who plays a gangster, but he's really not. Our very special guest we're having on the line. He's been in the movies, films, Fast and Furious, Bruce Almighty, fresh off the boat. But he's here to one of his other ventures is he's part of Suspect Entertainment, and they're going to tell you how to get into Hollywood. Noel G, welcome to the show with Stephanie and Roy.
What up, what up? How you guys doing?
Hey, how are you?
Absolutely fantastic. Every day is a great day. You're on the top side of the grass.
That's what's up.
You know you got problems when you're looking at the roots of the grass.
Yeah.
Isn't that correct, Noel?
You're just supposed to smoke the grass. That's your first mistake. You sell it, you smoke it, you move on with the day.
Well, and it's all legal now in California. You don't have to go to the Gray Bar Motel, but even doing that anymore.
No, it was legal before it was legal.
You got it. Tell us more about what you got happening around town here.
So, yeah, man, we decided to, give our early Christmas present. And the reason and how we came up with this idea is that Entangled Entertainment, along with myself personally and a lot of other people that are producers on some of the films that we produce, they DM us a lot and they ask, how can we get into the Hollywood business? How can we become an actor? How do we go about it? And because I was getting so many DMs, it just one day popped into my head. And I said, you know what? Why don't I just start giving back the way that I know I can give back and do an event, kind of try to get everybody in one spot at one time and let them know, long story short, unconventional ways of how to break into Hollywood and, how to become an actor or a producer, writer, director, or whatever it is they're trying to do that has to do with Hollywood entertainment. So long story short, this is just Entangled's entertainment way of giving back and saying, hey, man, we want to help you guys. We want to see you guys make your dreams a reality and not just stay a dream. And so long story short, man, we're just giving back to the community the best way we know how by letting everybody know how to crack into Hollywood, how to get in the game.
It's a very tough, and everybody looks at the big picture or, whoever's on the TV stars or on and on. But as we talked with Jesse Acosta on Wednesday, there's a lot of slot, and there's probably for every job there's probably 1,000 jobs in everywhere else across the entertainment industry. Preview us a couple of those.
Well, I have a friend of mine who's writing a book, and the title of his book is "You Don't Need Film School to Make a Film," because he learned more by being a production assistant, a wardrobe person, a craft service person, a camera's assistant. And you learn more by being on the field. So sometimes there's other ways that you could kind of work your way up, into wherever it is you want to be by making connections and, things like that. I always tell people the number one key to success in any business, whether it be entertainment, being a doctor, whatever, is personal relationships. Because if someone likes you and they trust you, they just want to do a favor for you, and that's what helps you advance in any business. So, long story short, I just share my personal stories of how I got into it, some of the hurdles and hoops that I had to go through in order to make it where I'm at. And so I just there to share my story with people and motivate them, encourage them, inspire them, and let them know, hey, man, if I could make it, you guys can make it. And, that's what we're there for. So I always tell people this one thing. There's only one way they can fail in life, and that's if they quit in life. So if they don't quit, they'll never fail. It took me 8 years to get my first movie. It was no walk in the park. Didn't happen overnight. But I always think to myself, what if I would have quit on that 7th year? Where would I be today? So long story short, man, we're just there to tell people don't quit. Go after your dream. Make that dream a reality because they can do it, and we believe in them. And so we're going to give them direction, guidance on how to do it and how to go about it in other ways that they might have never thought of before.
You got it, and that's you said something about the personal relationships. I want to pick up on that, but you mentioned one thing about you as a cameraman. If you want to make a lot of money and you can run a camera, those guys are like in big demand because that's a very, very well-paying job because a lot of people can't or takes a lot of skill really to be a cameraman. So that's one of the whether it be in movies, TV, or anything like that, camera guys. Is a very, very lucrative career to get into.
Yeah, no, very true. Now everyone's starting to realize the power of, media, social media. So that's why people are YouTubing and the social medias like Instagram, Facebook, and every other social media outlet that you could think of or say out there. So, yeah, very, very true, And just to tell you something real quick, because you made a comment earlier, and I just want to get some facts straight real quick. Just a little baby comment, but no, I'm no longer part of Suspect Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been a part of Suspect Entertainment since 2004.
Oh, got it.
That was my bad.
Yeah, but no, it's all
we'll
right.
still blame Roy, though.
I just wanted to. No big deal. But I just wanted to put that.
No,
out
that's
there
a good.
So we're not
good. Yeah,
nobody.
You got it. No, yeah, we don't put people confused on that.
Yeah,
we were giving them.
Good job, Roy.
A multiple choice. We were giving them a multiple choice. That's what it was.
There you go. No, but it is, and the second thing you picked up on, which is even more important, you said that developing those personal relationships, and it doesn't matter what, like you said, it doesn't really matter what field you're in. Or that, but like you said, what if you would have quit on the 7th year? You would have never got the opportunities that you've had now to really break in and be a Hollywood star. But it was those building blocks of that 8 year, like you say, developing those personal relationships, making the contacts, meeting people, and doing things and getting involved in things. Sometimes you might do things that you might not necessarily like, that to get where you want. But in the end, you might not see it at the time, but in the end, it'll come out of the blue and that'll pay off like a slot machine.
Yeah, no, very true, and I just teach people to be nice to people because you never know who's who. And I can, share story after story where, the wardrobe person was the wardrobe person because daddy was the producer. And, and I had a real story like that where I was just being nice to the wardrobe person. And one day they were like, I'm going to tell my dad to give you a bigger part in the show. And I was like, what? Like, who's your dad? And long story short, they're like, he's the executive producer of the show. And so because of that, I got more shows just for being polite and nice to people. And that's one thing that you always want to carry with you is how you treat people. And so, that always pays because you never know who's who and what's what. And, it was just an awesome experience. So that's what really this Monday is about. This Monday is about teaching and telling personal experiences that helped us advance forward in our careers. And so that way it just could give some people some food for thought, outside of however else they were thinking already.
You're exactly right, and it's developing those personal relationships, and it's like how I got into radio. I mean, I'd always wanted to do it, never thought I'd get the opportunity, but building those personal relationships, and then one day somebody said, "Hey, can you come in and co-host a radio show?" And away we went. And but again, it was just if I would have never cultivated that or been in or had the personal contacts across that, again, like you, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair today broadcasting.
Awesome. So you get it 100%. And those are the stories that make the great stories.
They are. And
Exactly.
and you would say, and probably 98.7% of the people that got to a position or something that they really wanted to do, it's probably just the way you or I are mapping this stuff out is how you get there. It's not just, you just didn't wake up one day. I mean, that magic moment made a hit. Like you said, you're nice to the wardrobe. Who would have figured the guy doing the wardrobe stuff, his dad would be the executive producer? But just because you were nice to the guy and or gal, whoever, whatever, and they all of a sudden, well, yeah, hey, I'll talk to Pop. Maybe you'll get a bump up on the deal here.
Exactly. And that's why, it's just, again, it goes back to just how we treat people, be respectful, be kind, courteous, always give more of yourself than what's expected. be a what do you call it? A problem solver, not a problem. And long story short,
that.
That's going to take you further in any business ever.
Yes.
Now, are you guys still going to be around the area tonight?
Yeah, so what's happening is I got caught up on a last-minute deal, and I had to fly out to Las Vegas this morning. So I'm in Las Vegas right now as we speak, but I will be at Moreno Valley Mall this Sunday night. I'll be there Monday as well. We're going to go to some schools, pass out flyers, kind of just trying to meet some people personally.
You got to go to La Jolla. I'm going to make you go to La Jolla.
Okay, all right. Yeah, please feed me the schools that I need to be at that are close to the area where we're having the event, because that's kind of what we're mapping out, and that's where we're trying to be. So we want to go right there because, again, we're about and that's what Entangled Entertainment's about. It's about personal relationships. So what better way to create personal relationships by just going out there and meeting people? So, yeah, but tonight some of my team is out there right now as we speak. They're going to be at the Moreno Valley Mall tonight in between the hours of 6 and 8 o'clock. And so if you guys already want to meet some of the Entangled Entertainment team, they're out there right now as we speak, passing out flyers with a lot of other of the people that are helping out. So there's already people there right now as we speak that you guys can go and meet, ask questions, approach, talk to about how to be in Hollywood or break into Hollywood. That you can get all these questions answered. And we're all for free. We're not charging a damn penny. We don't even want nobody's money. All of this is for free, straight from the heart, out of our heart, for the people/community.
You got it. Thanks. We really appreciate that. So they're
really do. Thank you for taking the time.
So they're going to be so they're there right now at Moreno Valley Mall on Friday, and you will be there on Sunday night. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So because as they say in the military, somebody always fails to get the message. So we want to be real clear that that you have folks out there that will give you some direction, give you some flyers and stuff, and then you will be out there at Moreno Valley Mall on Sunday night. Do you know about what time you'll be there on Sunday night?
We'll probably be there at the same time, probably in between 6 and 8 o'clock.
You got it. So a Sunday night cruise out there at Moreno Valley Mall. You can party down with Noel G, get some tips on how to get into Hollywood on that, and not to put the pressure on you anyway at all there. And,
our producer is very excited to meet you.
Yes, that, and but yeah, it's a great event. You're doing a great thing for the community, helping people out on that. And again, don't never limit your horizons. Yeah, you might, a star isn't usually born instantly. It takes many, many years to create that, and it's the same thing of breaking into any industry or any business or that. The same, as you explained, the same principles apply. The same principles of success apply, and they will serve you well if you learn those lessons.
Exactly. And, it's all about taking risks and challenges, and it's like if I want to learn how to play basketball, I want to learn with Kobe Bryant, not the rookie. My thing is you got to go out there, and when you get a free opportunity like that, sometimes you got to just force yourself to get up and do it. You got to force yourself. And I always tell people the stupidest question is the one that you do not ask.
Yes.
So no question is stupid at all, because if you don't know something, just ask it, and that's what's going to progress you forward in any direction you want to go in life.
You're exactly right. I mean, I'm living proof of that because I've asked a lot of stupid questions in my time, but that's how I learn stuff. I mean, it's like if you never ask, the answer is always no. So if you never ask that question, and most people don't take it that way. Most people are very, very receptive to that because no one person knows everything. I mean, it may be obvious to 98.7% of the people, but if it's not obvious to you, there's no shame. There's actually it's a supreme form of intelligence to me to ask anybody any question and don't be ashamed to do it.
Right. No, it makes perfect sense. And I'm like this right now. I'm standing next to you like this. Everything he said. All good.
Make sure we get that on a show promo clip.
No, we're not going to do that.
Of that. Because I've been getting the hammer over here from the lovely one sitting next to me this whole show, and that's
whatever, Roy.
Always good to have a girl's voice in the mix.
Yes, it is.
Nobody.
That's why we sit
He's
here.
on my side.
Yes, that's why we sit here and smile. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Anyways, thank you for taking the time
Yes.
to talk with us, and we look forward to meeting you on Sunday and Monday. I'm so excited to attend your event.
You've got it. Go out there.
Awesome. Oh, go ahead. I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, wrap it up.
Oh, no, I was just going to say awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome yourself. And for the listeners out there, if you guys want to keep up with me a little bit, my Instagram is actor Noel G. It's actor Noel G. Keep up with me on my Instagram. And our company's Instagram is Entangled Entertainment. So keep up with us on our Instagram. We're out there rooting for you guys. We're out there trying to help you guys. We're out there, just wanting to see your guys' dreams become a reality. So, we're right there for you, with you. And you guys come out this Monday night. You're going to get blessed. You're going to hear it yourself firsthand in person. And once again, it's all for free. We don't want none of your money. All you got to do is show up, walk in the building, get blessed, and go back home.
You got it. We
Love
look
you
forward
guys.
to seeing you out there Sunday and Monday when you're touring Moreno Valley, and even go check out some of his associates are at the Moreno Valley Mall right now till 8 o'clock, and you can get some preview promo material and find out more, so you'll be ready, primed, and pumped when you meet Noel G.
Thank
Awesome,
you.
man. Love you guys. Take care.
You got
Bye.
it. Thanks for being on.
Yes, sir.
That was fun.
That was.
There's nothing like that. It's. I guess it's great when great minds come together. On
Don't
this
even
kind of-
act like you were thinking anywhere near he was. Don't insult him like that, please. We want to have
He
him
insulted
back on.
himself. He
I
said
know.
he agreed with everything I was saying.
He was being nice. No.
Well, I'll take the nice.
Yeah, there you go. We'll let you have it.
Yes. Yes, on a rainy Friday. Don't rain on my parade. It's already raining.
Oh, it's already raining on everybody's parade
yeah,
today.
so I don't.
Might as well throw you in there.
Yeah, I don't need any additional help.
No, that was cool.
I can bury myself just fine.
Yes, you can. I would like to help, though. I'm
Well,
great
you
with
do a good
shovel.
job of that.
I am great with a shovel, let me tell you.
Yes, it's shoveling dirt on me.
My dad taught me well growing up. Really, we used to. Never mind. Anyways,
Did you want to? Did he ever teach you to shovel the blank, the horse blank?
no. Why would he? We didn't have horses. Yeah, when we were driving through downtown. I'm great with a shovel. I can dig trenches forever
Oh.
and driveways.
Oh.
Hmm That's how we.
Do
spent
we
our
have
summers.
a job for you?
No. That's when I was younger.
Come on.
No.
Do it.
Mm-mm.
Boy, did you
And I like
open
helping
that one
out
up.
my family, and my dad made me do it. You can't make me.
You got anything else?
I got nothing else. I'm ready to go hit the mall, and then I got somewhere else I gotta go.
And,
Excited.
You got it.
You got anything else?
I'm done.
Y'all need to come join me at the mall.
Heading out to. Are you going to be there tonight?
I think so.
Oh, you're going to the marina. You're going to be part of.
Maybe.
Maybe. You got it.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Who knows?
They need to come out and find out.
You're going to need to come out and find out. On a Friday night,
A rainy Friday
a
night.
rainy Friday
My
night,
hair's gonna get all frizzy.
drive carefully. Be back because we want you back here Monday on stuff because we got some exciting stuff that's coming up on the show that we're
Yeah.
going to be announcing very
We
soon.
Totally do.
Yes, we do.
I can't wait to hear it.
Stay tuned.
Even I don't know. It'll be great.
Be back here on Monday, 5 o'clock on IE Newswire Daily, where we'll kick it with all the fun news and events going on, and as we usually